is the namesake. Fruit Stand Loft Films. This used to be the Hug family farm orchard. All the way up there, beautiful trees.
My parents had to sell it to pay for the film.
Say that again?
I said we lost the farm in making the film. No, I'm kidding.
We shot a lot of the film in this orchard. So much has
And
changed.
there's the house I grew up in. I no longer live there either. Wow.
We picked the perfect weather to do this, Mark. Gotta have something warm in my hand to drink. That sounds really bad. Are you filming me?
Yeah.
Oh God. Okay. So why did we do this to ourselves?
I don't know. Same reason we made a film.
That's what I mean. Why did we make a film? Because we're crazy?
Well, why not, right?
Because we like to tell stories. Should we go for a walk
Sure.
through the orchard? It's kind of weird to be back, actually. I have to say, now that the film is done, I am kind of sad that we cut that out. You know, when you're editing,
Yeah.
it's so hard. We're done, but I'm going through this, thing of missing some scenes. I know we had to cut them out, and that's what happens
Well,
when
I
you're
think we had
filmmaking.
too much footage.
We did. We had too much footage.
I would have to say you're probably attached to, a lot of scenes that are still in the film.
Oh, of course.
Right.
I love the film. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that, there's little things like...
Memories. Memories of shooting it.
Yeah, I guess
But whether
so.
it actually tells the story.
Well, Allison's character's so hard because she's the girl that is attached to the past. And so I guess when I'm here, I kind of get the things she was attached to, and that's my attachment. So the shed in the story was part of, where she and Todd used to play as kids. So to me, I'm an overly nostalgic person myself, which is partly why we made the film we did. That I go, oh, that was so lovely. And I guess people didn't really get that when it was in the film, or it made certain sections too long. And so now that it's gone, I'm kind of I don't know. I have to show you the door. Your dad, when he sees this, is gonna laugh. Oh, May, you're so overly sentimental. But look at this door. It's the most awesome door ever. It's so beautiful. Of course, I can reenact the scene. So Allison, here's the guys. She goes inside. She peeks at the door. She gets all sad because they make fun of her again. And then she trundles out when the guys leave in their big pickup truck. And she runs off into the orchard.
Should we talk about the improv that we did in here one day?
Mark had this whole thing. See, this is no, this isn't good. Mark had this whole thing where this is where Todd and Allison lost their virginity with each other. Don't want to reenact that.
How do you feel when people ask you, why did it take you 5 years to make this film?
I won't lie, there's an inkling that goes, oh, fuck you, what do you mean? And then I go, well, we're pioneers. I know that sounds hokey, but we decided to do something our own way, and that takes time, and you're gonna always come against blocks and issues like we have with professionals and non-professionals and all that stuff, but from the concept of talking about the story and it being a short film, that was 1 year, and we came to your high school reunion and we shot there. And so for people that have been involved, some of the actors that aren't actors are your friends, Haverstock and them, they've been there since the beginning of that. And so for them, it might seem a lot longer. Whereas when we finally really started to kick into gear to make the film, it was a year and a bit after that, kind of. Do you know what I mean? To get the gear together to come up. So, I don't know. I let it slide off my shoulders now, because that's irrelevant. It's silly. Some filmmakers have taken years, 10 years to make a film. I think we became better filmmakers as the years went on, so we'd go back and make it better. Okay, no.
I think that's
kind
exactly
of.
the truth. No,
That
that's
is-
exactly the truth.
And
We became better
and we
storytellers.
allowed ourselves that because we're in this for the life. We're in this for the long haul. We're not just fucking around. We're wanting to be filmmakers for a long time and tell stories. And this seemed to be this was not just a story, but for me, it's an emotion of childhood and something I wanted to express, that we wanted to express, that is harder. Like, we chose a harder subject.
Well, don't you feel that?
Mark's attached to the... Yeah.
You want to hold this too, or no?
Well...
Want me to hold this? Okay. Well, don't you feel that we were kind of living the...
Wow, I can see what you're going to look like with gray hair, Mark.
Oh, that's... It's getting there already.
No,
I
it's the
gained a
smell.
lot from making the
the
film. How do I put this? Don't you? I mean, this is not like.
I'm in a precarious thing. Can you see? I'm having to hold
Do you want me
this
to? Well, I think that's better if you actually put your hand in the thing.
I can't. I'm holding a hot chocolate.
Well, I guess what were you just talking about? So we can.
Well, you asked me, how do I feel when people ask me? Because it took 5 years to make this film.
Right.
How do I feel? And I was just talking about how...
Just let me slip this.
Okay.
I put it underneath there, like that.
How I was saying, like, you're getting too close to me. No, you're getting too close
Oh,
to me.
I need more slack then.
Oh,
Here, I'll just hold
okay,
this.
no, you know what you need to do? This is hysterical.
Well,
Oh, guess what, people? This is why it took us 5 years to make this film.
the story wasn't based on like our own lives, as such as like, you know,
No.
I didn't stay in Creston. I'm not this. I'm really not Todd. I mean, Todd is more based on maybe parts of myself, but like some of my friends or that. But what it was based on is what both me and you were going through at that time of our life, which is like not liking what adulthood had in store for us and unsure of really, what to do,
Yeah.
And so we made a film. And in making that film, we sorted out sort of what we were doing in life, which wasn't necessarily like being filmmakers or anything else. It was knowing that we wanted to keep childhood part of our lives as we got older, that feeling of being a kid. And so, we came back to where I grew up and where I played as a child, and we started the film from there. And it took a series of 5 years for us to literally grow up enough to be able to tell the story the way it needed to. We hadn't reached where the characters needed to reach by the end of the film. Do you want me to take the camera again?
Well, I just,
Here.
I'm not really... Hang on. Oh. Are you... Oh, no, well, I don't have to be in it.
You don't have to be in it. You're a camera hog.
I am not. Should just shoot my ass the whole way. Thanks a lot.
No, it's on your head. Don't worry.
Okay. Well, this is where
If
Todd...
acting never works out for you in filmmaking, you could always be a tour guide.
I can be a tour guide. Only for places that I have an endearing spot for. Like,
Shit, it's getting cold.
wow, there's a baby crying. That's ominous.
Whoa!
Shit! Oh, Marcus.
That would be me bailing it.
Okay, this is the walk that Todd makes to get to Allison in the orchard. Here's the Macs. To me, these are such sacred Macs. Mark's dad grew them from scratch, from grafting.
No, you're such a
It's
good
really
little
snowing
boy.
hard, so we should just go in there and have a look. And then maybe go, since Mark bailed over there in the snow.
Hey. My hands are freezing.
There it is, the orchard. Now we're going for the walk down to the Moon Rocks.
Step back up.
And a really, really cute black dog is following us. I love it.
So down here is where I'd come to play as a child when I really needed to get away.
Which was a lot.
This is a lot.
are on Main Street. And we just got dropped off on the bus. We had one take to get it right. I hope it worked. Getting that? Oh yeah, some charming drivers in Creston. Are you doing some Maynards? Oh, here we're coming up to Jimmy's pub for Greek food and beer. This is the rest of the crew.
While I'm taking my wire off, most times I sleep with it on, you know, but I actually took it off ahead of time here, but here it is.
On? Okay, well, I think we should go and eat and get warm.
Yeah.
I got Daisy Duke next to me here, and she don't got those short shorts on. I don't know what's going on. Darker in there, it just shows that, okay, this is where she's at. This is where she's at. She's at, her place in her life is rows of fallen apples. That's hockey my way. Is this still recording? Hi guys! This is cracking right now. Oh. No, there's definitely cracks. There's definitely cracks.